Good evening. Welcome to a side session of Philly by Night. Tonight's side session is for the Sireless Behavior Table. It is entitled The Empaneling of Ethan Page. Our in character date is April 19th, 2025. The sun has not quite set over the city of brotherly love. And as such, about an hour before sunset, we uh we go over to our newest member of the city, our young Banu. Ethan, where did you at the end of our last session, where did you haven for the day?
Um, my apartment, my house, my place.
Okay. So you rouse from your day sleep.
Hmm.
The apartment is quiet.
Okay. Roommate ain't there. Good to know.
You do not see any sign of your roommate up and about. They might not even be here.
Yeah,
You don't
they're
know.
probably yeah. They might be out working or they might be sleeping in. Who knows? Okay.
Who knows? Who can say for sure?
Um. Well. Um. Quick above table question. Ethan knows that he's meeting someone today, or no?
Ethan will have received. Ethan will have received a letter
Okay.
from the Senor via the rat post.
Hmm.
So as you rouse
Okay.
from day sleep, there will be a rat uh, sitting on the desk in your bedroom with his little paws are on top of a very neatly folded envelope.
Okay. Well, being as Ethan has never seen this before, I think a scream is in order, as he is surprised and shocked that a rat is there with a letter, looking intelligent in the way that he is.
Looking intelligent in the way that your coterie mate's rat looks
Yeah,
intelligent.
yeah. So like it takes him a second to be like, oh, okay, I get what I get the connection. But in his half awake waking up to seeing a rat scared the shit out of him. Um but yeah, he goes over and just um is that's for me, I'm guessing.
There is just a snap of the rat's head, like as if it is saying yes to you.
Okay. I
And
don't have anything to give you, but I promise to get some in the future. I'll ask your owner, your guy. I don't know what to call it. I'll ask him to tell me what you like. Thank you.
it just bounces off the desk, squeezes out underneath the bottom of the door, and where it goes you can't be sure until you go out into the wider apartment, but it has left the room. There is the letter sitting there on the desk.
He goes ahead and opens it.
It is a communication from the Senor. The handwriting is impeccable. It is it has no flourish. It is a very utilitarian handwriting. But why don't you go ahead and give me 1 second while I double check something. Where'd you go? There we go. Why don't you go ahead and give me an intelligence and academics, please?
Does my specialty apply here?
Not here.
Cool. Four successes.
Okay. The writing, the script of this letter, it almost feels like those old illuminated manuscripts. Like, clearly, the Signor is a man of learning,
Mm-hmm.
but each letter is precise, pristine, and it informs you that you are to meet uh, at the Coterie Haven, where he will introduce you to your mentor.
Okay. Well, with that info, uh, and he's going off of the info that he was told that they were judges, whatever that means, he'll pull out his trial suit, uh, and he'll head to the kitchen, start brewing some coffee for himself before he'll go back and take a shower and get dressed and get ready.
Okay.
Yep. And then once he's done, he'll put the coffee, the black coffee, into a travel mug, because he's found out that black coffee is one of the things that it doesn't upset his tummy. So he's gonna get that, and then he'll head into his car and start heading over.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if there is a good street view here that I can possibly steal. Anyway, so are you driving yourself over?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and give for me a dexterity and drive.
Four.
Okay.
Three successes.
So once the sun sets and you are able to exit your haven, uh, the drive is fraught, but there we go. It's not the worst in the world. Um, you've definitely it's Philly traffic, so it there's going to be some close calls. People they do not drive the best in the city, but you are able to make it over to Eastern State, and you are able to park in one of the side lots out of the way, and you are able to find your way at least into the courtyard of Eastern State. But in order to find your way deeper in without a guide, I need you to give me a resolve and awareness.
I'm going to guess taking half won't be enough.
Uh, let's roll it out and see what you get.
Okay.
Okay? Ethan will be learning an interesting lesson this evening. Let me consult the tome. Let's see here. Yes, yes. Okay. Let me go up to my little roly channel and see what the gods give you. We rolled a 4. Okay. Okay. There is something about this place, Ethan, that is difficult to navigate, but not so difficult that you find yourself becoming lost. However, you will be going up a level of hunger because you had to rely on the beast's intuition.
Oh shit! I didn't know Nico wants me to reenact
So,
Sorry. Yes. He thinks that it's just his intuition because he doesn't get that concept of the beast and him being too different. And he drinks his coffee thinking that will help him with the hunger and walks to find the senior or whomever he's meeting with.
now the senor's office is not difficult to find. Not for you. Not this night. So, Senor Santiago, how does Ethan find you this evening?
Writing. Just this massive ledger. And Senor
Okay.
Santiago is writing in it.
Okay. Is it immediately visible what the senor is writing in this ledger?
That depends. What languages does Ethan speak?
English, Chinese, and ASL. So I'm going to guess the ASL isn't
No.
on that. No.
Numbers are numbers, and there are quite a few of them, but the words are not really something he can make out.
Gotcha. There is a light knock on your doorpost.
Yeah. Door frame.
Door frame. So he just kind of stands there with his briefcase, just kind of not sure what to do.
Just the meekest little knock, knock, knock.
Yeah.
Oh, bless him.
He doesn't want to interrupt. The man looks like he's doing busy stuff.
Vidal's gonna look up and then gesture for Ethan to step into the office.
He does. Just kind of stepping in, and do you want the door open or closed?
That depends. Do you prefer the door open or closed?
Open, if you don't mind, if that's all right.
If it was not all right, I would not ask your opinion.
That is true. You got me there. Well, I am here. This place is very confusing, but I managed to find your office, so
One of the few.
success.
You get the idea, Ethan, that this is not the only office this man maintains within this complex.
Yeah.
This is just one of the easier to find offices.
See, we will be meeting your mentor this evening.
And I understand if you can't do this, or if one of your pets, is that what they're called?
Pets.
Yeah,
The spiders.
or the bats, or the rats.
Oh, only the spiders are mine.
Oh, okay. So,
The rats are just useful, intelligent creatures.
that is true. I was just going to ask. I spoke to Jeffrey over the phone, and he's going to help me with some terms to help me be able to communicate easier over phone calls and text messages. But he said that I need to give him something to write on, because he didn't want to obviously do it over phone. And he'll open up his briefcase and pull out a notepad and a pen. And so I have this, and I was wondering, because I know he's staying here, if this could just be dropped off at his
I will
place.
deliver the gift.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I must tell you, there is little love lost between myself and your mentor.
Did something happen that I should be aware of?
Oh, he would like me dead.
Did you shrug at him wrong?
I did not.
Okay. Is there a reason then? Or
He has a very limited mindset on how he believes things should be. if things fall out of said mindset, they are destroyed. However, it is currently too how you say uh, expensive
To
for
kill
him to
you.
make any move against me. See, Miha is the queen of the city.
Congrats.
So you see, moving against me, expensive.
He's gonna nod as if he understands, because he kind of understands, but not fully, but he kind of gets it.
Iha means child.
No, that's that. I got that. Context clues. Yeah. So you are the parent of the ruler of the city. I
See,
mean, historically, taking that person out of power has been bad. So that makes sense. You said he has a strict way of looking at things, and he will
see.
dispose whatever doesn't fit. Um, what are his views so I can fit?
He is a man of principle, and you are an innocent. He is to train you. Killing
Okay.
you would also be politically expensive
Why?
because you are mine. I am trusting him. If that trust is misplaced, it makes him look bad. See?
Yeah. So even if I do or say something that goes against his beliefs, he won't.
I can almost assure you, you will not. I have known you only one evening.
Okay. Sounds good. I mean, I'm willing to learn. So
Good.
Ethan,
yeah.
please give for me either you know what, we'll call it a wits and insight,
Okay.
because you're vibe checking dude as he's talking to you.
An insight.
Vibe check-in, Vidal.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Nope, that's an R, not a 4. Oh, and hunger 2 now.
Okay.
3 successes.
You get the distinct impression that Vidal is being very honest with you, that like destruction is not something you should fear this evening, but that you very much get the understanding that Vidal does not like this man that is going to be your mentor.
Yeah.
Even still, he has his usefulness. So,
Yep.
Vidal, will you be leading young Mr. Page through the tunnels?
Yes.
As we're going, he's just kind of like holding on to his the satchel part of the briefcase, and he's just like, so I don't know if this is like rude to ask, but can I ask how old you were when you were attacked?
We say embraced.
Oh, embraced.
I was in my early 50s.
Oh, so you had a decent half life,
I was a monk.
like the Buddhist kind, or
No.
what? What? What type of like monk? Like you fought, or you just what? I'm
I
not.
was in a Spanish monastery.
Oh, that type of monk.
There are those who refer to me as the hidden friar.
Friar.
See,
That's a very old term, like medieval term.
see.
Yeah. Ethan, how's your grasp on history, buddy?
Well enough to know that Spanish monasteries and friar, that's like 1200s, 1400s, baby.
So is Ethan doing the arithmetic as they're walking?
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah. Once he was like, "That's a medieval term," and the senior went, "Yeah." He was like, "Okay, so,
Dis man old.
yeah, this man old. So,
Okay.
so you're like many centuries old. Then you've been this longer than you were human.
By several degrees, yes. We are we are immortal.
Yeah, but you've also said that apparently our kind is extremely temperamental, so it's just shocking to hear someone longer than 20 years or so.
Why do you think they call me the hidden friar?
Probably because of all the shadows. It's easy to
All of
hide.
the hiding, see.
Yeah. So if you were a friar, you you believed in a god, right?
See,
Do you still believe in that god that you believed in long ago?
see. Pero I don't believe he serves me anymore.
You think he, even though you believe he's there, you don't think he will turn to you?
No.
Okay.
These nights there is a small G God that I focus upon.
What is that?
The first of us. Excuse me.
Bless you,
Hail
Vidal.
sneezer.
Um, the first of us.
Kindred.
It,
The first.
uh, does he have a name
Cain.
from the Bible?
See,
From the Bible? No, from the Amazing Digital Circus. Come on now.
Sorry.
Oh,
so
Ethan.
so this mythological figure is the first one of us.
see,
Okay.
and
Sure.
nothing may hurt him.
Yeah, because of his mark on his forehead.
See,
He was cursed to forever walk civilizations and couldn't be hurt, and harm would come to whomever tried to hurt him. At least I
see,
think that was what the story was. It's been a long time since I've been to Sunday school.
see. He was to
So,
forever walk, as we can.
so
Yeah.
as you were moving through these tunnels, Ethan, you get the idea that there is a long stretch of tunnel that as you move through it, you get the sensation that there is no way you would be able to navigate these sections of tunnel without the friar with you. The geometry of the tunnels, the way the intersections are placed, it seems a bit impossible.
Yeah. Like the architecture is deliberately confusing.
More so than one would expect from mundane architecture.
Okay.
Ah, step around that. And
Hmm?
he points to what looks like a chalk drawing on the floor.
Okay. What is that?
Oh, that is a face circle.
Like, okay. Why is it here?
Protection.
Okay. he's
I
just
know
he's
to
just
step
going to
around it.
Okay. Yeah,
You
yeah,
not
yeah.
know to step around it. Do you think someone looking for me or for us in these tunnels, do you think they know to step around it?
Probably not, but do you think they'd
And
get
thus they will be
these?
captured.
Makes sense. But um would they be able to get this deep? I mean, this whole system has a very Winchester House type of feel.
See, I built it.
Well, you are very talented in that regard.
As are most of my line.
Your line?
See, famous ancestor, a builder.
Oh. Do I have a line?
See, all of us have a bloodline.
Do you know what mine is, or just
No.
Okay.
There are few clans that have any interest in bloodline.
I'm guessing the judges don't really care.
I cannot say for certain. I know only that the Ventru make a habit of announcing themselves by bloodline.
The Ventru.
Indeed. We shall teach you the clans another night.
Okay.
Before too long, Vidal will lead you up and out of the tunnels into what looks to be an old warehouse, but one that has been renovated on the inside. There are racks of what look to be weapons. There are risers, and at the center of this cavernous building are wooden posts holding up thick hempen cord, a thick hempen rope around a circle with sand cast inside of it.
Yeah. He'll just stop at the entrance and drink some of his coffee, just taking it in.
This. Has Ethan ever been to a medieval times?
Oh, yeah. He's white. Yeah.
Kind of a similar idea going on.
Okay.
It looks like there's a sparring pit with riser style benches so that people could view the fights that are going on in the center of the ring. But it is smaller, less of a spectacle, more of a how things were done in the old days type of arena. But there is a soft, almost musical voice as you hear the sounds of polished leather soles against old wood. Ah, Friar, thank you for bringing the child.
It was requested.
And I am simply showing my appreciation. You could have said no. You could have said a great many things. But you did not.
Ethan is just looking between his two divorcing dads and drinking his coffee, staying quiet.
Miha suggested you.
She is wise beyond her years. You have done well in her training.
I cannot be given credit for the raw material.
There is something to be said for the sculptor, not just the clay.
As you say. I will be coming to get him approximately an hour and a half from sunrise. Sooner, if I am summoned by cell phone.
And he will. The tall, well-dressed man will nod. He will be safe here. May you go in peace, Friar.
Vidal is just going to stare at him. Just like, what I want to say, I can't, because there are preschool toys present.
Ethan's just like, I don't know which dad's going to pick me up from school today. I'm just going to keep drinking and not talk.
And then Vidal is going to about face and walk back into the tunnels.
Oh no. Now we're alone. uh,
And you will hear the man step closer before he lays a hand on your shoulder.
he will pull the drink away and just kind of hold it.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Correct. That is exactly what is happening here.
I don't know. I don't know what to do with my hands.
I'm just gonna hold the cup right here and just wait for him to tell me what to do. I'm I'm gonna be a good preschool toy.
The next words out of the man's mouth are simple, direct. I am a boss. You may refer to me as boss. You may refer to me as teacher. We will not need to stand on ceremony here. There is no need for Mr. There is no need for any other names. Now, tell me what it is, child, that you think you know.
Kindred are really uptight about their social code.
I think he panics so bad. He just goes, I think my name is Ethan Page. I don't want to.
I think I pooed a little.
He's just like, if I'm wrong about that, you can let me know. But I think my name is Ethan Page. And then he'll just kind of clear his throat, realizing that he just probably embarrassed himself, and just, I was told that kindred, our kind, are very uptight, socially conscious, social mannerisms conscious.
An understandable fumble, a decent recovery.
I know that, at least I think I know that I'm a part of the judges, though I'm not entirely sure what that means, because I wanted to hold off on asking questions until I spoke to you. I know that there is the clan that the Signor is a part of. I think they called them Nosferatu, and their visage could be considered a curse.
Oh, it is not considered a curse. It is a curse.
Okay. That is good to know. I think I remember them saying that there was a clan called Gangrel, that they say that they're the closest to the wild. I'm not fully
Yes.
sure I understand what that means, but I'm pretty sure I'll find out soon enough. I think, well, yeah, I think that is kind of the extent of what I know. I didn't want to ask too many questions, being that you're my mentor and he's not, so I didn't want to bombard him with questions.
This is wise of you. So,
Thank you.
we will start simply. In these nights, we are known as the Banu Hakim. You may, from older kindred, hear other names. Understand that this is oftentimes rooted in archaic minds. But we refer to ourselves as the Banu Hakim or the children of Hakim. Our clan originated in the Middle East, centered around a place known as the Alamut. But this is ancient history. I will not burden you with such this evening. Just know that we are... No clan is a monolith. You understand this? Yes?
Yes.
Good. Good. That said, we do have specializations within our clan. Warriors, sorcerers, viziers, though perhaps the more modern term would be artists and judges.
Am I able to ask a question, or should I wait until the end?
No, please. Ask your questions. I will answer them to the best of my ability.
Okay. First one is children of Hakim. The Signor said we were all originated from the first vampire, which was, I believe, Cain, is what he said.
Ugh. Myths and fables. The old man, he holds to ideals I find heretical.
Okay. Like heretical to yourself, or to, like, is there a kindred religion?
There are many false gods. There are many who have gained so much power that they see themselves as gods. But to explore that deeper will be another night.
Okay.
For there are nuances and realities I do not believe you are prepared for.
Okay. So the Banu Hakim originated from the kindred Hakim.
Yes.
Okay. So and then they kind of spread out. Okay. Second question. You said that there are 3, I guess, subsects,
It casts.
castes.
It's fine.
And you said the warriors, the sorcerers, and then you paired artist and judge together, even though those are 2 very different job paths. What do you? How are they? Why are they combined as one and not two separate?
Intellectual and creative abilities. They are poets, painters, philosophers, those who have studied the law.
Mhm.
In ancient times, these men and, well, alas, in ancient times it was primarily men, though we are not so close-minded these modern nights. And there is
That's
this
good.
toothy grin.
Well, Ethan was like, "That's good," until he gave the grin, and he's like, "Okay, never. Okay, I'm just gonna listen."
But tonight, I believe a test is in order. And he kind of pulls his hand from your shoulder and
Okay.
almost wipes it against his pants.
Okay.
Like he's trying to get something off.
Okay, that's fine.
There is something about you, something perhaps another should take a look at first, before we get too deep into things.
I
And
do.
he
I.
will look over his shoulder. Maria,
Yes,
Yeah.
teacher.
Sorry.
the child I spoke to you about, he is here.
See, I could smell the black when he walked in.
And he'll step to the side as a woman emerges.
Very confused, but just as he's just one hand on cup, just
And Abbas will reach out and gently take the cup. I will take this.
And then Maria will take the cup
I.
and hand Ethan a needle.
What? Don't
I
think this
want a
is
drop of your blood.
Huh?
A drop of your blood. I want a drop.
Are you doing another blood test?
No,
Of sorts.
call it a talent test.
Okay.
Woman basically came out of nowhere and has a gom jabbar and is just like,
Took my coffee, handed me a needle. Ethan's like, "That's not equivalent exchange," and now she's telling me to stab myself. Okay.
If you
He'll
are squeamish,
prick.
if you are squeamish, as some of the fresh ones are, I can remove it for you.
The blood.
See,
No,
the blood.
pricks his finger and pulls out a few drops.
On the coffee cup.
Wipes it on the top of the coffee cup, and then shakes
Not,
his hand. And
not
like
the plastic,
I,
the paper.
the lets it pool a bit more, and then he'll wipe it on the paper.
And the paper starts to turn to ash.
Yeah, he shakes his finger and then like puts it in his mouth to stop the bleeding, and then just. Okay, it doesn't usually do that.
It does now.
it would appear, child, you were right.
What?
As Abbas is looking at Maria.
I am rarely wrong when it comes to the howling black.
What is that?
You have a talent, child.
A talent? I mean, Oh.
A talent that comes to very few of us. A talent that is more common in other families than ours.
like other clans?
Yes.
Like I can, well, obviously I can apparently turn paper into ash.
Ah,
Uh,
any type of organic and inorganic material. You could render a corpse to ash, should you choose. A lock.
that is interesting,
See,
concerning, and
it is
that
a talent.
will happen anytime I bleed.
Eh, it is more effective if there is intention behind your action. But see,
Well, that is certainly interesting. Is this because I come from a line? I know that.
no,
Okay.
it is just a random gift some of us are granted.
Oh, okay. Well, I shall cherish it, I suppose, if it is a gift.
I display similar gifts.
You do?
Yes. And Maria's going to just sort of bite her thumb and wipe it along the edge of a table as the table starts falling to ash.
Okay. Well, seeing that and knowing that his coffee cup is in her hand, he's gonna just gently reach for it, just like, okay.
Oh no, the coffee cup is no longer in her hand.
Oh god.
It's on the floor, it's ash.
Oh, the entire.
It has
Oh,
it has all crumbled to dust.
too. Fuck. Damn. He just, as he sees the table go to ash, he just sadly looks at his cup, and then he'll look
Just
back
like,
up and just,
oh,
yeah.
you will.
Such tricks, they cost. One must learn how to rouse the blood to do what it is we can do.
Uh, uh, like you focus real hard.
Yes, this gift is called Oblivion.
He'll kind of pull his thing open, like his satchel briefcase thing open, just pull out another notepad. You're always gonna have. He has at least like 5 notepads in there.
Yeah, legal
Mhm.
pads. Duh.
Yeah,
Man's a
yeah,
lawyer.
exactly. He's always carrying his laptop, like at least 5 legal pads. Like he's shit ton of pens. And he'll pull out a pen and he'll write it down real quick and then put it away.
It is the power of the end of all things, the gift of entropy. And every time you rouse your blood for that particular power, there is a not terribly small chance that you will come back with less of you.
Oh, so we don't use it then, right? Like, if that's the risk, then why would we use it?
Because it is useful.
Besides, all we do carries a risk. Now that we have had that little display out of the way, come, I am curious about your other talents.
Teacher,
Yes, Maria.
if he has the black, we may have to provide different options for sustenance this evening.
And the boss will nod at this.
Um, Ethan just heads over to, I guess, part of one of the bleachers and just takes off the satchel and his coat, undoes his tie, and rolls up his sleeves.
Yes, good, good. Stand here, please. And he will point. There is a on one side of the circle, in between the bleachers. There is a wide, like, kind of wall. It's a freestanding wall that is just made out of, two posts and a bunch of
Mhm.
planks. And it's just very much a yes, yes, very good. Now, please stand against wall.
He'll do that, but the vibes are dangerous, and he's just ready for anything. He's just like,
Our In public, it is best to call us a family. Our family has certain gifts and talents. One of them is speed beyond a mortal. I will test you now. You will
Yamil.
dodge. Yeah, pretty much. I will throw, and you will dodge. And without much further ceremony, his hand flicks up, and you see a knife, just kind of like he's snatched it out of the air, and he. Please give for me a dex in athletics.
okay,
You may add your celerity,
okay.
not your specialty.
Yeah, I don't think the specialty is gonna help here. Okay.
Nope.
Dex and athletics and my celerity.
Mm-hmm.
I love being young.
It's okay. Just deep breath in, deep breath out. Let the dice decide what they may.
Do I know how to spend willpower as a baby? Because I'd like to.
No, but you will learn after this.
Look at all those
The
spaces between those two successes.
You hear the knife slam into the wood next to your ear, next to your left ear. Hmm. Perhaps I was unclear. I will throw, and you will dodge.
Mhm.
You must call upon every ounce of your energy, your depth of will, your strength of character.
Okay.
A willful man can turn the tide of fate in his favor No. And he seemingly snatches another knife out of thin air. Again. And he whizzes that knife at you.
All right.
So this next roll, you will be able to use your willpower on.
Cool. I'm also going to ask, because it was explained to me that to rouse the blood, you gotta concentrate real hard.
You
Can
can
I?
blood surge.
Okay.
We are stress testing the poor fledgling. Don't worry. I am also pulling some ST fuckery behind the scenes
Oh yeah.
so that Ethan doesn't come out like, beat to shit.
Oh, what's my blood potency? It's a 1. You might be in a left trend, but you're still 1. Okay.
Yeah, you still get 2d10 on a rouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going to
You are at hunger 3 now for your next roll.
yes. But he
But
did also say to use the willpower.
if you would like to use your willpower, you can just click reroll failures. Look at that.
Sorry, he wasn't expecting a knife. Now he is.
Yup. You watch this knife as it careens. It is on collision course with your face. And you call upon every ounce of being. You dig deeper than you ever have before as a mortal. And for a brief moment, time slows. You watch that knife as it begins to spin slower and slower. Not stopping. But now you have a moment to think. The panic does not grip you. There is this almost moment of clarity where you just go, oh, I can just step this way. And you do. And you watch after you have stepped to the side as the knife buries in the area of the board that would have been right between your eyes. And as quickly as time slowed, it begins to move forward again. Good. That was good.
A boss will see Ethan had stepped out of the way and then like looked at the where the knife went, and then he'll just see Ethan just like lean forward, hands on knees, just like
I almost died. Yeah. Go ahead and give me a no, you know what? Let me look at your composure and resolve real quick. I'm going to make a determination.
Okay.
Okay, your take half on composure and resolve would be good enough.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to make you roll on that. You are able to keep yourself composed, but like just barely.
Yeah.
Like
That's
you
scary as
definitely,
shit.
yeah, but no harm came to you.
Nope.
You were able to dodge out of the way just fine.
Yep.
And there is this grin again from a boss as he looks over to Maria.
Let's
See,
go.
the child can be taught.
Oh no, you've made a mentor that gives approval. Ethan, I need you to be so chill right now.
We should feed it.
It?
Yes, yes. I will. I will fetch the prisoner.
Fuck. Fuck.
Ah, I did tell you.
Yes, yes. We will make sure he is prepared properly.
Ethan's
And
just looking confused currently.
a boss exits the area, and he comes back with a man in chains, with a bag over his head. He brings him into the center of the arena.
Oh my god.
And places the man down on his knees. It is at this moment that you can see in Abbas's hand there is a sword. And he looks to you and he says, "Come, it is time for your next lesson."
uh
He's
he'll
just like, "Come, come."
he's gonna slowly take a few steps, more
No.
scared than he has been in his fucking life.
Closer. Closer than that.
He'll walk even closer.
You now find yourself close enough, but not so close that you could, that like either man could reach out and touch you. You're not in arm's length of this prisoner, but you are close.
Mm-hmm.
And Abbas places a hand on the top of the other man's head, the kneeling man's head, over top of the bag. And with a sharp tug, he pulls the bag off. You see a man not much older than you, with fear in his eyes. And Abbas's hand again rests
okay.
on top of the man's head.
It's okay. The man is also looking at another man that's similar to his age, with terror and fear in his eyes. We are the same, brother. Like,
This man is a criminal. The lowest of the low. To be a Banu Hakim is to be a servant of true justice.
okay, what were his crimes?
This man saw fit to steal the most precious of things, innocence. That is as deep into his crimes as I am willing to give breath.
Hearing that, Ethan just kind of straightens slightly, and there's a little less fear in his eyes. The fear and the terror still there, but there's now a bit of like, he's putting on his lawyer face of not being disgusted.
Right. This is a
Yeah.
this is a bad man, and it's what's about to happen is okay because this is a bad man, or so you've been told.
Yeah, and did he receive a trial?
No. Trials are for the living. Trials are for those who may be innocent. This man is not
And-
innocent.
And you can confirm that?
I have my
See,
ways. I will not ask you to do something I would not do. But this is how you serve true justice. And with his hand still on the man's head, he brings his other hand up with the sword, and there is a flick.
As the flick happens, I think because, like, yes, this is a bad man, and bad
Mhm.
men deserve to be put away, at least from what he's been told. Bad men deserve to be put away for life. They deserve to be put away. uh and so he, as soon as, like, he sees it happening and it's like slow motion again, and he just screams no, because he's never seen a murder before.
He's not going to be able to say that after tonight.
Yeah.
And
And yeah, he would scream out like, "No, wait!" But obviously, a boss is way
obviously.
fucking faster than him, so it
Oh
happens.
yeah. Oh yeah. Even as time slows, your perception of time slows. A boss is fast.
Yeah.
Impossibly fast. It is a flash. The body does not have a chance to slump. The fear does not have a chance to leave the man's face. Before he picks up the bag and deposits the head into the bag and sets it to the side, the body is still more or less upright. It was so fast that there is not even any arterial spray.
Yeah.
This is a clean and effective murder. And the boss's hand rests on the shoulder of the corpse in front of him. And now he shall never steal innocence again.
And then Ethan throws up.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, she.
Yeah. Maria would. What is Maria doing?
Maria is over in the corner rolling her eyes because a boss always has to put on a fucking show.
Theatricality and deception are powerful tools against the uninitiated.
So she's sitting here thinking he said he was going to prepare it properly.
It's prepared. Now that you have that unfortunate business done away with, come, drink. You are hungry.
She kind of looks up slightly, wiping. It's like, what?
Come and drink.
Okay. Mechanical question. This is
Yes.
now this is a corpse.
This is
Yes.
corpse.
I can't ask for consent because it's a corpse, but at the same
Correct.
time, it's a corpse. So do I
Correct.
have to roll willpower, or can I drink because corpse?
Um, There is no prey exclusion on your sheet.
There is. It should be.
Non-consensual.
Yeah.
Ah. Um.
That's why I'm like, it's a corpse. So I don't.
This is a
This.
body. It's furniture.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a body. So like, this is effectively a juice box.
Yeah.
Do you
Okay.
ask a juice box for permission before you drink it?
Exactly. That's why I'm like, I don't.
I'm not going to force you to roll
Ethan also.
anything.
Yeah, Ethan also is not going to go up to the corpse and be like, "Hello, Mister Headless Man. Can I drink?" Like, he's not going to do that. But
Hey there, King Louis's head. Oh, do whatever you want. I'm super dead.
the urge to ask for a silly straws is intense.
Uh-huh.
He because he didn't blush of life, he looked sick coming in, but now that sickness is just his face is green, like ill rather than unwell. And he just kind of, like when you're looking at like a rack of ribs and you're not sure where to start, so you're just like kind of moving and you're like, he's never fed. He doesn't know how to do this. So he's like,
Abbas will gesture to where the artery is. It's best if you take from here.
do I just
Place your mouth against the wound and drink.
got it? Oh, God. He does like say that and make that face before he'll go over and drink.
And you will be able to slake yourself back down to hunger 1.
Let's go.
Or you'll be able to bring yourself down to hunger 2. I'm sorry.
No. Okay.
You'll be down to
Yeah.
hunger 2. But you will be getting sick. Because the reason you're going down to hunger 2 and not to hunger 1 is you drink enough that would have slaked you down to hunger 1. But once you finish and you stand up, you do wind up regurgitating at least a row's worth of blood because this is dead blood.
Okay, cool.
What is wrong with it?
It would seem that you are not always right, grandchild.
No. It has the black. It eats the dead.
No, what?
The emesis would indicate otherwise.
There is no other way that those who have the black feed. Except... there was the one. Alajuan? You remember, yeah?
What?
The one who obtained consent. Dangerous. Foolish man. Tell me, child. And Abbas just kind of like pushes the body off to the side, like, nah, I'll take care of that later. And he...
No, Maria's gonna eat. F you.
And he's like,
You just gonna throw that away? Damn!
he'll leave that to Maria. but he's going to step closer to you, Ethan, and look you
Ethan
up
takes
and
a
down.
step back. He fucking takes a step back.
The more you step back, the more he steps in closer to examine you until he has you backed up against that knife board again. Tell me, how is it that you feed, if not from the dead?
I haven't done it yet.
Ah, it is an infant.
It's been 4 days, 5 days. It, uh, I mean, if you want to hunt down whoever made me, t- tell them off. I guess I don't.
And he just rolls his eyes before he turns, steps away. No, we will take you on a hunt. Clearly, you do not eat from the dead. So we will see how you negotiate in the wild.
There is no need to be so quick. This should be scheduled, right?
He nods.
It's clearly uncomfortable.
It, he just finally looks over at Maria and just. My pronouns are he, him. Sorry.
Maria's just gonna look at you and go blink, 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 blink.
You will forgive Maria. I have been very particular in her training. You are not a person anymore. The life you had, the pronouns, the job, none of these are things that matter anymore. You are as though a newly birthed baby, writhing, screaming in its bassinet. Once you have attained personhood in her eyes, she may then respect those pronouns, but until then, do not expect much from her. After all, it is better to not get attached. Not
He
until
just
you have found yourself.
he gives a small frown as he looks over to Maria, because yeah, the words a boss said make sense to him, but at the same time he's like, don't, in his mind he's like, don't diminish her while explaining why she's doing what she's doing. But he doesn't say that because doesn't need to back talk a boss, but he just kind of that's
But
just
it
his
is
thought process. Yeah.
it is clear that Maria comes by it honestly.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell every time a boss has referred to you, he has had to, like, take a moment and be careful about his language, because if he
Yeah.
just if he just let himself be, it can learn.
Yeah.
Um, no. I see that look. And he just kind of looks you over. One must take responsibility for what one does in this life. And as much as it pains me, Maria's sire was ill suited to training her. So I was forced to take over. Many of my antiquated beliefs have become ingrained within her.
And was she introduced as the grandchild or no?
She wasn't introduced as the grandchild, but he did call her grandchild once.
Okay, so he is allowed to pick up on that. Okay, I need hit
There
her.
are there are other tricks we can show you this evening. Do we still retain some of the vintage from the Marble Queen?
Yes, she was kind enough to ensure we had emergency reserves. There's a bottle in my office, if you would not mind.
You wish to teach him
To hide?
to be unobtrusive?
Yes.
Very well. I will fetch.
Such a good child.
once
Truly.
she once she leaves, uh, may I ask a question, Abbas, and have it not be taken in a rude way?
You may. You are still learning. I do not expect perfection from you yet.
Did you kill your child, her sire?
You spend so much time selecting, training, only for a child to be a disappointment, only to have to reclaim the blood. Yes, I was forced. I took no pleasure in it.
What
But to serve true justice, one must be willing to serve, even at great personal cost.
what law did they break?
Idolatry, the
They
worship of false gods.
what is Hakim considered a
No, 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 no. Hakim is a great elder, yes, but no god.
then what is the correct god?
That is an interesting question. My order, we do not believe in the worship of the mortal gods. We do not believe in the worship of the kindred, what they would call blood gods. I am but a humble shepherd leading individuals on a path of enlightenment. Mm-hmm.
Was that the end of the sentence, or are you looking something up?
Oh, that is the end of the sentence, and I'm
Okay.
looking something up.
Okay. Um, enlightenment.
We follow the laws of Hakim. We do not deify him, but we insist adherence to the laws.
And idolatry is worshipping false gods and not adhering to the laws.
Correct.
Okay.
There is the law of leadership, to honor the eldest among us. For instance, in this room, I am the eldest. There is the law of protection, to protect the mortals from our kind, and to treat them with honor in all things.
Side eyes the corpse, but still pays attention.
Mm-hmm. There is the law of destruction. We do not slay those of the blood, for that judgment is for the eldest alone. There is the law of the word. You do not deceive those of the blood, for his house is founded on truth. And the law of judgment. To judge those of our kind and punish them should they be found wanting.
Ethan has gotten very still at all of this information and just gives a nod.
No. And he'll gesture to the corpse that Maria had no doubt finished draining while they talked,
Mm-hmm.
before she went to fetch the blood.
And it's probably Ash.
Yep. Now, you may think that that violates the law of protection. But I must remind you that the greater good is served by the culling of those that are weak, by those that would prey upon them. He, in fact, was no better than most of Kindred's society.
Okay.
And for that, he must be culled.
Well, you did it succinctly.
It is best not to draw it out. A
Teacher,
swift
you are...
death. A swift death still honors the mortals. And then he'll turn to Miria.
Teacher, you are going to bore him to tears before he learns how to latch.
And then both of you will just hear him just very quietly say, kosher laws.
Kosher, halal, these things all stem from a form of the laws. Yes.
He has
No.
a far off look in his eyes, but he just gives a nod.
No. And he'll gesture Maria back into the ring. something to finish slaking your thirst before we continue with the last of our lesson for the evening.
And another instruction,
Yeah.
another thing that our family is good at. And she's just going to take the top off the bottle, concentrate real hard, and summon the blood out of the bottle.
His
It's
eyes
just going to
just.
kind of rise up.
And just blood is going to come out and come to you.
Like I can. Okay. He'll.
For
Guess he'll drink it.
Yeah.
He'll drink it, yeah.
I mean, at this point, just kind of like, here comes the airplane.
It's like
He's
it is a kindred crazy straw right now.
Perfect. Hunger one, let's go.
The moment this blood hits your palate, it is warm, rich, thick. It is the best goddamn thing you have ever tasted. This is your new filet mignon. This is your new champagne. Hell, this is your new heroin. It is. You have never had a meal so exquisite. And as you finish, you are now slaked down to hunger one. And Maria will close up the bottle. Good. Now, for the final lesson of our evening. Since I know for a fact you have not had a chance to study the sorceries, I will not test you on them. But there will be time to learn. But there is another another talent, gift of the blood, our family has. And he will step back, straighten up. And while you are looking at this man, he simply vanishes from sight.
Not him having fucking vanish. Okay, I mean, it makes sense. He's a 9th gen. He's old as shit. Yeah, he's powerful. You know that gif of the man who just kind of blinks, that is just like shaking his head as he blinks. That's Ethan. Ethan has just. What the fuck do you say when a man disappears directly in front of you? Like, what do you say?
I don't know, but when he reappears right behind you and goes, boo.
Ah!
But as you are trying to compose yourself, you do feel a hand once again lay on your shoulder.
He stiffens, but sounds good.
Does Ethan currently have any experience points available?
Experience points?
Mhm.
If we got some from the introductory session, he has 7.
Okay. Maria is going to step forward.
You about to suck some XP out of me? What the fuck is
These
about to happen?
these are all things we can teach you. But there is one you will learn first. And this bitch gon' freaking cut herself along the arm and bleed into a cup.
Okay.
And then is going to hand it to Ethan.
Okay.
Drink and learn.
Well, he has the hand of an invisible elder Banu. Just killed a man in front of him on his shoulder. And a very, very forceful woman telling him to drink. So he's just like, he does it. He does it.
Very well. Now Ethan has 0 experience points because Maria just taught him dominate, cloud memory.
Oh.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, it is 7 XP. I forgot. I thought it was 6 XP because I've been doing that for 2 years. Cool.
I have likewise marked that on the sheet that I have for you here on my end.
Oh, thank God.
If you look what is the word, teacher? It is not kind. Kind is cattle.
The mortals.
Yes, yes. If you look them in the eye and focus the way you must focus to use any of our gifts, you can make them forget the last 10 minutes.
So I can ask
So
to
that you do
feed.
not break the most
Yeah.
fundamental of our laws.
Yeah, the first one.
The oldest law.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good. And you just hear this disembodied voice from, like, over here.
Yeah.
No. And a boss will pop back into view. Maria and I will turn our backs. For you are young, and your powers are untested. It is up to you to hide from Maria's sight. And he will hand his sword to Maria.
Okay.
If you do not, she will strike you. You understand this?
Yes.
Good. We will begin the test now. And he nods to Maria.
And Maria turns her back as she was instructed to do.
As does a boss.
Okay. So, you said there were poles in the facility?
Yeah, the ones that dot around the corner of the perimeter of the ring are like hip high.
Oh, they're hip high? Okay.
Yeah.
Uh
But
Okay.
there is currently no one looking at you. So
Yeah, 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 yeah.
you would be able to activate unseen passage and silence of death.
Yeah, that's what he'll silence of death. Does that require a rouse check since it's the first level or no?
It shouldn't.
Okay.
And of course, your sheet decided that your obfuscate is actually protean.
So cool. Um okay. Um well, he'll focus and just imagine that he is how he wants to be, which is, well, A, not here, and B, not perceived. And I guess with unseen passage, he does have to rouse. So let me do that real quick. He gets hungry. Okay. Where is the highest point in this room?
It would be the top of the bleachers. So, uh, what you're going to roll
Yeah.
is your wits and obfuscate plus your stealth.
Okay. So that is.
And for you, Maria, I will need a resolve, uh, either a wits and auspex or a resolve and awareness.
I'm going to blood surge.
Okay. That would put you back at hunger 3.
Yeah, if I.
If you fail to rouse.
Yeah. Uh,
Okay.
okay. You said stealth and wits and obfuscate. That
Yep.
is
Wits and
dice.
stealth plus your obfuscate.
Yep.
So it should be 7 dice plus your.
I'll use a willpower.
You don't have to.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, he really doesn't want to get hit by a sword, so he'll pull out all the stops if it means not getting hit by a sword.
So, Maria, you are you're doing the thing, I take it?
Yeah, she's looking around.
Okay. She as you watch her look around, it seems as though she cannot see you. She does not make a move towards you. Her eyes are scanning the area, but she doesn't seem to see you.
Okay. Well,
However, when you look at a boss,
yeah, no, a boss fucking looking right at me, I bet.
a boss is
Yeah.
looking right at you. He's casual about it. But in that moment, when you look down at him, he's just, yep, he's looking up at you. So, like, he knows where you are. He doesn't seem to be telling Maria where you are. And you hear him say, "Good, good. This is good. Please, you may drop it. Rejoin us."
He drops it, and you see a man that looks hunched like a scared cat on one of the posters, like beams, just kind of like, like, and then he'll get off and walk back over.
And a boss will take the sword from Maria. Now, it is my turn to fetch.
Fuck. Okay.
And he walks off, leaving you and Maria alone in the arena.
Oh, okay. Now he gets it. Okay. Ethan was like, "Oh, he's about like now. Now it's my turn to hide, and he's gonna find me. Fetch. Is that what's happening?" He's now confused. I'm now confused. He just looks over at Maria. What's happening?
He has gone to retrieve something.
Oh, okay. So he's not. I don't have to hide again.
I wasn't going to cut you with it. Besides, teacher cheats.
A boss? He. What do you mean? He
Cheats.
cheats?
There are talents that allow individuals to see even what cannot be seen.
So he has that.
Yes.
Seems pretty useful.
The older one gets, the more one tends to learn.
Yeah. Learning very quickly that you learn a lot.
Teacher is a he is a servant of true justice. And he does this primarily with his body, but also with his mind. My own path is different.
You are a sorcerer, I take it.
Somewhere close. Yes. I would not have cut you with the sword.
There was once a time I thought I was good. That's good to know. Thank you.
There is no pride in hurting an infant.
I suppose not. In some cases, that would be considered. You would be breaking a law that would be considered a felony.
You do know those do not apply to us. Not anymore.
Yeah, I'm aware, but to keep my mind focused on everything that has been shown thus far, I'm using words that I know, so that way I can stay present.
What were you before?
A man?
Clearly.
What do you mean? What was I before?
You are modern. You had a job.
Oh, yeah, I was. Sorry, the cat.
I
It
wasn't
happens.
sorry, the cat. Oh,
I do not
goodness
think I know of
gracious.
this
Okay.
job.
um,
Continue.
I was, well, by all technicalities, I still am a public defense attorney.
You are not.
I think my W-2 might say different.
We do not pay taxes. Well, not to mortal governments.
I understand that you don't need to anymore, but I am still considered legally alive.
No.
On paper, until a death certificate is issued, I am considered alive.
You are not alive.
I
There
know.
is Ethan, you would understand that like Maria is trying to impress upon you that like no, you don't know. You think,
Yeah.
but you are in fact dead. You
Yes.
can't go to work on Monday morning. You can't do what you used to do.
Yeah.
Like appearing in court unless it's night court, which is very rare anymore,
Yeah.
simply is not a thing. Your career as you know it, like this, it's starting to sink into Ethan that like
Mm-hmm.
your life as you knew it is over. You will have to pivot to something else to make your money because you still have to like you will still have to pay rent. There are still things that you have to do to maintain yourself.
Yeah.
But your job, your career as you knew it, being a criminal defense attorney, no. That is no longer your profession. You are no longer Ethan Page, up and coming lawyer. You are now Ethan Page, undecomposing corpse.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He's so fine and chill about it. He's so cool.
I was a spy before.
For which government?
It hardly seems to matter now.
How? I mean, if it's not rude to ask, how long ago?
"1918.
World War One.
Most of my family perished. The flu.
And I'm guessing your sire found you before you succumbed to?
No, I was out of country. Intelligence, you see.
Sorry, Ethan was going off of Twilight logic. Um, so he did the thing, the embrace, when you were out of
I found
country?
out I found out afterward what had befallen my family. In some ways, It makes it easier. I knew not to search for them.
Yeah. Don't have to fake anything or let anyone down. So you
No, they are simply gone.
hmm how the way you and Abbas talk about becoming a Banu, it sounds like a process or like a vetting or like an audition, but mine wasn't like that.
How
Is
do you
that
know?
I don't, but from I don't remember the attack. Sorry, the embrace, but they there was just that feeling of like I've never seen them before. I couldn't tell you what they look like. I don't even know their gender, but I don't. It just it. Maybe you're right. Maybe I was groomed and didn't know.
You you hear Abbas's voice again as he comes walking back in. No, it was a musket ball lodged in my lung. The British. There was no grooming, no vetting.
Damn, for a second. I was just like, oh, Jesus.
I was a warrior in my life. I fought against the colonizers. I failed. But my sire saw my passion, my dedication to justice, my willingness to do what must be done, even at the cost of my own life. And he'll hand you a larger version of the bottle that you were handed earlier. I will inform the Marble Queen. She can surely understand. The education of a child is costly.
He looks down at it, then looks back up at Abbas.
Some are groomed for this life, yes. Some are chosen in their final moments. It is, I believe, chance for most.
I'm. Hmm, I don't remember much of how it happened. I just it both of the ways that you said just doesn't feel like it doesn't feel right. Uh, but my memory is so hazy of the events that I don't know what was right. So it probably
It
one of you
is,
was right.
it is not uncommon. The youth of these nights, they are impulsive. The blood runs so hot that perhaps it is, oh, the man with the dog. What did he call it? The bite and bolt.
Gangrel, commonly.
It is not uncommon. I knew of individuals who were embraced in their final moments, some by accident, well meaning individuals who wished not to see a life fade, not realizing that they were condemning a soul to this mockery of life.
Abbas and Maria would see that his fists clench slightly and he sets his jaw as he's listening. Because he doesn't remember much, but he knows that's not what happened.
And again, you will feel that heavy hand rest on your shoulder. But if you prove yourself both diligent in your studies and capable in your skills, perhaps you will not need worry about that deficient soul. I will simply claim you as my own. This is, and he'll look over at Maria, this is what the Sun King, the Sexton, has done in the past, yes?
Are we believing the legends of the Sexton?
There is always a kernel of truth in the stories.
Sorry, Sexton?
The former Prince of Philadelphia, the Marble Queen's husband.
Is he is he also a lawyer? His name sounds...
Oh, his name should not be unfamiliar to you. His family helped build this city. And when he could no longer operate under his own name, his chosen mask graces the largest firm on the East Coast. You may know him better as John Harrison, a managing partner of Harrison and Company.
Yep. I've seen that name on many documents for trial for clients.
Oh, yes. There's hardly a lawyer that operates in the city that does not find themselves on his payroll eventually.
I wasn't on his payroll.
Perhaps not directly.
I was working a case against him.
Ah. If
Obviously,
you
we
had
didn't
if you had
win.
displayed, no. Many find themselves wanting against the sexton.
The jury had been rigged, and all of my appeals were denied.
Do not ever, in my presence, impugn that man's honor again.
I didn't mean to.
He's a great many things. But one thing I have found is that he does not tamper in the law.
It was what I was told by my co-counsel. It was my second case. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
It is forgiven. This co-counsel is clearly a man of low moral character, willing to blame his failings on others. Failure, it is not something to be ashamed of.
No, you learned from it.
That is very true. See, it can learn.
That has been my motto since high school.
Failure can often be the best teacher. It shows us what not to do in the future.
Yeah.
But
If
one
you
must always be willing to own their failures.
Yes.
Now, you have indulged an old man enough this evening. If you would like, I will send for the friar, and he can take you home.
It. I think that might be good because my car's with him. Is there between now and next time we meet? Is there any? He just kind of he can't help but give like a little laugh as he asks. Is there any reading, like required reading, that I should do before the next time that we meet up?
Funny you should ask. And this woman is going to pull out scrolls and scrolls and scrolls and scrolls and scrolls of sorcery theory.
Tell me, how is your Farsi?
I must say that was not the language class I took. There's not a lot of Farsi speakers in Philadelphia, so I chose Chinese instead.
He'll look over at Maria. Perhaps your notes will do.
But they will be fragmented, teacher.
Send them along with the scrolls. If he has difficulty, I'm sure he can reach out to you and you would be more than happy to fill in the gaps.
I'm always
And she's
down to
gonna
learn a new skill.
she's going to put a bunch of the scrolls back, leaving just 2. And then on the shelf underneath those scrolls are composition notebooks.
And he'll
And
go
she's
over and grab his
grab a bunch
bag.
of those.
Yeah, he'll go over and grab his bag and gently put them in so they're not creased.
While the two of you are doing that, Abbas has pulled out a cell phone, is in the process of making a call. You can hear him speaking, but you can't quite tell what it is that he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
It is a language you do not speak.
Mm-hmm.
Before he hangs up the phone, tucks the phone back into his pocket, reaches into a different pocket inside of his jacket, and pulls out 2 business cards. One of them has Maria's contact information. One of them has his. They are both for an import-export business. Looks like they deal mostly in antiquities.
Okay. Being that he's not kidnapped, and so therefore he has his satchel briefcase thing, he'll unzip the front and he'll grab his little business card holder and pull out 2 cards of his own and hand them to each of you.
It is appreciated. I do know where to find you, though. And he'll tuck one of the cards away.
You will need new ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he'll look you up and down. Perhaps I will speak with the Marble Queen. You will need proper attire. You look like a child in his father's suit.
It was my dad's suit, but I get what you mean. I mean, next time, do you want me to come in wearing movable clothes? I didn't know what to expect, so I wore my best, but I can wear normal clothes next time.
Something you do not mind being destroyed. But
Okay.
in the meantime, I will speak with the Marble Queen. She has a tailor who is quite skilled.
Okay. I mean, I can. Oh, okay.
No, no. We will avail ourselves of the hospitality of this city.
Okay. I won't argue about it. That's fine.
And before too long, Maria heads off into the back offices, and the friar emerges from the tunnels. And the boss will look over at the friar, big smile on his face. See, he has been returned whole and hale. We have even fed him while he was in our presence.
The friar looks over to see Ethan, 1,000-yard stare, just clutching the bottle in his satchel, just like.
You may wish to drink that all before day sleep.
Yeah, I'll drink it before I head home.
Good, good. He is an apt pupil, a good, quick learner. You were right to bring him to me, and I appreciate the trust you have placed in me.
I place no trust in you, Senora.
And yet you are here.
Mija, bid me do a task.
And he just politely smiles and nods. The things we do for our children, yes?
I do notice mine are still living, such as it is.
I don't have a coffee cup to hide behind.
Perhaps, perhaps one day I will be the same caliber of sire as you are. Until
Until
then,
that day.
I will strive to be better than I was.
Adieu.
And he turns on a heel and walks away.
And now we go back into the tunnel.
And now we're back in the tunnels.
Yeah.
So,
Follow in the
how's
tunnels.
Ethan? How's Ethan feeling?
Oh, as soon as the door closes and we're like maybe 25 feet away, tears streaming down his face as he's walking and just staring in front of him, not really saying much, just straight up crying, just like processing.
Just watery vitae tears just streaking down his cheeks.
Yeah, and he's clutching onto that bottle that he was given and his satchel like it's a fucking lifeline.
Okay. No doubt the friar sees this.
The friar is electing not to question.
Just pat, pat over there. Pat, pat.
The friar is electing not to ask, not because, he is ignoring or anything else, simply because, quite frankly, it's none of his damn business, unless Ethan chooses to share it.
Does Ethan choose to share it?
I think halfway back, he'll just very quietly say, I don't know if I can do this.
You do not have a choice.
It's this or death, right?
Yes.
He looks over his shoulder for a moment. If will they kill me if they find out I don't believe in their god? Or laws?
The Childer is. She does not follow in the same ways as the shepherd does.
Yeah, but he said he killed his he made someone and then he doesn't follow. I guess he he worshipped false gods or whatever, and so I guess
No.
that plus
It is associated with the reason that he and I do not see eye to eye.
what?
He may say that is idolatry. It was more political than that.
Uh, Political? Like it wasn't like a political did his kid commit a political assassination or something? Like what do you mean?
We you know about clans. Yes. Families.
Some of them, yes.
There are also sects.
Like political parties?
We will approximate it that way.
Okay.
Different political leanings. For the shepherd, there is there is one sect he cannot abide the existence of.
Um, and I'm guessing his kid was a part of it.
The way I heard it, his childer had begun to question the way certain things were done. And due to an interest in another kindred faith and that political sect, he felt it his duty to reclaim his blood.
How does that revelation make Ethan feel?
I mean, it doesn't change his fear of a boss. He It's a lot to take in, that hearing about that, and just and he just is just kind of taking it in, because like in human realm, which is where he came from last week,
Yep.
when family have kind of different political views and they're toxic, they usually cut the other out of their lives. And a boss did it in a very literal sense. And so he's just like, half of him is just like, that is terrifying, that differing political beliefs would constitute breaking a law and reclaiming the blood. But the other half of him is just like, they say they're so far away from being human, but yet they're the exact same. And so he just kind of gives a nod, and he's also just a little concerned because, the Signor did say that his child was starting to question the way that things are, and just stares directly at session 1. So, like, he's just...
Uh huh. It's almost like the storytelling team tailors the horror for the player.
So he's just like, that's
Is
great.
it
That's cool.
is it working? Are you feeling the
Oh,
horror yet?
trust me, Ethan has not stopped feeling the horror since he stepped into his car. I would say the two of them probably walk in silence for a good long while, before Ethan finally says, he killed a man in front of me.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess he and Maria thought that I fed off of dead bodies because I have this black thing or whatever. And so he brought a man in chains and told me that this man stole the innocence from someone, and context clues, but he didn't really offer any proof. And if he said he killed his child because of idolatry, and then you tell me the true reason, and also his, one of the laws is you don't lie to the blood. What I don't, I'm positive that the man that he killed stole someone's innocence, but now I question a boss's interpretation of what that means.
A boss is not lying to you.
No, I know that he wouldn't lie. That's one of the tenets he follows, but his interpretation of the rules is very extreme. Would be the incorrect word, but it's very um I guess extreme. Like yeah.
Yes, zealotry will do that.
But yeah, no, he wasn't lying.
No, in all likelihood, he saw it. There are those who are gifted with the power of sight. Abbas is one such individual.
And he killed him in front of me without hesitation.
Yes. The man committed a crime.
Yes. But
Abbas is a judge.
there are other punishments other than death, and
No.
sometimes death is a kindness.
Yes.
If the man did what a boss said he did.
As he almost assuredly did.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that it's a lie. I'm just then I personally think that death is too kind, and I think he should have been left with a reminder for every time he looked in the mirror. He remembered that he was a criminal, but it seems that death is the go-to punishment, so.
Death is kindness. The killing served a utilitarian purpose if they thought you ate the dead.
It was a lot. I've never seen something like that before.
Death is the only kindness a boss knows.
So okay. Good to know.
So here looks like a good place to call for a quick check-in.
Oh,
Where are we at?
Ethan's
Okay.
fine. I'm not even blue. Like
Is
they
is
talked it
Ethan
out. So
fine?
I mean, he's severely traumatized, but like he's a baby and he's talking with the senior and processing it as he's talking to him. So like
Right.
he's working through it. Like obviously, you watch someone kill another guy, you're not going to be okay immediately after. But like,
Fair. So this looks like a good place. Um, they will get back to Eastern State.
mm-hmm.
Ethan will drink his drinky drink.
Drinky drink. Yeah, and then before he heads out, he's just gonna real quick ask the senior. You made a mention about how I was interesting after I made a comment about how I stay awake an hour after sunrise. Um, and then they called me interesting in there because I had, I think it's called Oblivion. Um, what does this stuff just kind of happen, or is this stuff just kind of passed down? Because if it's passed down, I want to find who did this to me. So
There are many things about the embrace that are a mystery.
okay,
I am I am a man who likes to keep hidden. That is a trait your clan and mine share. Talent.
Y-
My Alicia is not. Her talent is feats of strength, among other things.
oh, so none of this could have come.
Sometimes,
Okay,
sometimes it is just a dice roll.
okay. Well, I am no closer to figuring out apparently what's wrong with me. So I guess I will.
Why do you think something is wrong with you?
Um, well, the pity on everyone's faces when I made a comment about the waking up. They all looked at me like they were sorry for what was happening. It felt like there's something wrong. It's the same type of feeling that when people look at you after they find out that you have like a diagnosis of some sorts. It's just this pitied look that you just kind of have to take in stride and deal with, or like it's the type of look that you say like when your dad died. Like you say your dad died, and then everyone looks at you with pity, and you're like, is something wrong? Like did I? So that's why I just assumed that something seemed to be wrong because uh, everyone looked at me like everyone looked at me weird.
With confusion.
It, I mean, there was, yeah, I guess there was also confusion. I might have just been looking too deeply into it. It was,
I was where you are once.
hmm?
The hour before sunset and the hour after sunrise.
Yeah. I mean, I can't look out the window, but it's nice to hear the birds. I like to feed them, so hearing them come to my window is very nice. I drink coffee, so
For almost a century, I was where you are.
so so this is normal,
No, it is unusual,
but not
but
wrong.
it is not wrong.
Okay,
It simply means you are closer to what you were than to what you are now.
okay, okay, okay. So just I think I can process that. Okay, but
For some, it is easy to devolve. It is easier to accept that one is a monster.
and it sounds like you didn't for the longest time.
Somewhat, even with my appearance being what it is, I remained close to what I was.
I mean, even if the outsides change, the insides don't really change.
The time will come when you hear the voice.
What voice?
The beast, the change within you. That which makes us what we are, the monsters that we are.
Is, is it like a parasite or is it like what the beast?
It simply, it simply is.
And people find it easier to just listen to it than maintain who they were.
See,
Well, you said you were like me for nearly a century, correct?
see.
Do you have any advice on how to stay this way?
No. Time erases what we were.
Do you recommend I keep trying?
That is your choice. For some of us, it is we desire to maintain humanity for humanity's sake, or to fool ourselves into thinking that we are not all as monstrous as we are. For some of us, There is a gift that comes from faith, and faith is tied to humanity.
I've never really been faithful, so that's interesting to hear about.
There is always time to pick it up. After all, what have we but time?
Yeah, and between you and Abbas, seems I have a lot of religious reading to do. And he'll
Oh, I don't recommend that you do religious reading with me. At least not while Abbas is your mentor.
no, I meant like independent reading. I might have to
Yes.
go through the Old Testament again. It's been a long time. Anyway, thank you. And he'll just kind of give a very awkward, just kind of half bow. Then he'll head home. Right on the fridge that they need more coffee, and he'll open up his laptop to start writing up his resignation letter, but he can't get past dear. So he's just staring at the blank Word document.
One would say that he is staring at the blank page before him.
Yeah.
Release your inhibitions. No.
Feel the rain on your skin.
Yeah. He'll refill the bird feeder so that way, like, when the sun comes up, he can hear the birds as he's just staring until he goes to bed. So.
Okay. Before we finish and completely close out this session, I would like Ethan's
I was trying to
thoughts.
speed run. I was like, "You can't hurt me anymore. I'm going to bed."
I would like Ethan's closing thoughts on his what I am dubbing his terrible, horrible, no good, very bad night.
He wants to call his mom. He wants to call his mom. He wants to tell him everything. Or he wants to talk to someone, and he remembers what Maria said about erases 10 minutes. So he's like, okay, I everything I want to talk about is going to take more than 10 minutes, so I can't even talk to them about it. And then he like looks over at his roommate's room, and he's like, I can't, just to be able to talk to someone about all of this implosion. And so he just kind of, as he just paces, and that's like his closing thoughts of just like, I want to talk to someone that I love and care about, either it be my mom or my roommate, and I can't talk to either of them.
That has got to feel very lonely and isolating.
Yes. Why?
And as we close out our scene, we are going to go around our table, who we are, where we can be found. And then we will officially close everything out. So we are going to start with our player this evening, our sole sad boy, Ethan. Who are you? Where can we find you? Can we find you?
Yeah. I play Ethan Page, who is a man literally fighting against an entire species. And my name is Nico, and you can find me anywhere at Touch a Goblin. And if you can't find me, then I'm not on that social media, or I don't want you to.
We are going to move on to our storyteller for this Sireless behavior table, my wonderful partner in crime.
I be gay and do crimes. Hi, I'm G'day. I played Maria this evening as well as Vidal Santiago. You can find me anywhere I want you to find me as G'day, that is spelled GHEDEFX. On TikTok, I can be found on TikTok and Insta. It's G'day underscore effects. On the tube of view and where the skies are blue. It's just all squished together. All one word. And of course, that leaves last, but not least.
Hi, I am Einar. I am the lead storyteller here for Philly by Night. You can usually find me running the New Guard table. You will occasionally see me filling in for some SPCs on the Emissaries table, and I also help G'day run the Sireless behavior table because the babies need all the help they can get. You can find me just about anywhere at Einar underscore TTRPG, with the exception of Blue Sky, where you can find me at Instar's Orbit. You can find Philadelphia by Night on TikTok, YouTube, and Blue Sky at Philadelphia by Night. I cannot wait. We will be coming back with more new streams. As a matter of fact, as of this recording, tomorrow we will be having our Mystery Machine stream. So tune in for that with our storyteller Fennec. Thank you all so very much for supporting our crazy little vampire game. Have a great night. We love you all. And remember, just because we play monsters doesn't mean we can't be the light in somebody's world. Stay safe and have a great night.